Şimdi konuşma sırası Sayın Gril'de ve o Adem'e bütün isimleri öğretti. Arabi'ye göre Manevi Hilafetin Temeli konulu konuşmasına başlayacak. Buyurun.
I would also like to thank the organizers for their very generous hospitality. And I apologize for the public for the absence of the text of Turkish translation. I was unable to send it before the conference. And I apologize also to the English-speaking public for my very basic and incorrect English. But it is impossible to satisfy everybody in this existence. I am going to speak on well-known subjects in Ibn Arabi's doctrine. The institution of human caliphate on the earth in his relationship with the perfect man, al-insan al-kamil, and the divine form according to which Adam was created, and God's teaching of name to Adam. I will not speak about those fundamental questions in generally, but from an exegetical point of view, gathering a lot of passages in Futuhat and other works of the Shaykh, which are commentaries on verses 30, 33 of the Surah Al-Baqarah. My aim is double. I want at first to point out the originality of some of his exegetical positions in the mainstream of Islamic commentary of the Quran. Secondly, I would like to show how in Arabi's writings take place in his writings takes place a sort of dialogue or a round trip between him and the Quran. From one side, how a previous doctrine lets him interpret the Quran, and from the other side, how the Quran shapes his interpretation and doctrine. In conclusion, I will ask myself, like other speakers, on the impact that such ideas can have on our life today. I will at first read and translate those verses. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً قَالُوا أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم فلما أنبأهم بأسمائهم قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم ما تبدون وما كنتم تكتمون. And when the Lord said unto the angels, Lo, I am about to place Viceroy, Khalifa in the earth, they said, Thou place therein one who will do harm therein and will shed blood, while we hymn thee praise and sanctify thee. He said, Surely I know that which you know not. And he taught Adam all the names, then showed them to the angel, saying, Inform me on the name of this, if you are truthful. They said, Be glorified, we have no knowledge, saving that which thou hast taught us. Lo, only thou art the knowers of eyes. He said, O Adam, inform them of their names, and when we had informed them of their names, he said, Did I not tell you that I know the secret of the heavens and the earth, and I know that which you disclose and which you hide. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ, when your Lord said to the angels. Ibn Arabi remarks here that the pronoun ka, you, is referring to the Prophet Muhammad. That is quite evident because all the Quran is at first addressed to the Prophet. But in fact, it has here, for in Arabic, a special meaning. What is the position of Muhammad towards the first Khalifa, who is not named in the first verse, but identified in the second one? The commentary is here on two levels. The first one is one example of Akbarian hermeneutics, very close to the letter of the text. In Rabbuka, your Lord, Rabb, from Rabba or Rabba, Rabbi, signifies in one of its meanings, al-muslih, who is improving, getting salah, the contrary of fasad, corruption. God, in creating man and instituting him his Khalifa, doesn't want corruption, even if in fact man will do it. That means that there is here in his creation a hidden purpose that angels cannot understand. The accomplishment of his purpose and of this human being will become definitively clear the day of resurrection, when Muhammad will be the Lord of mankind. Ana Sayyidun Nas Yawm al-Qiyamah. Higher is the degree of somebody, more hidden is his reality. The second level is an example of doctrine leading interpretation. The mention of Muhammad in Rabbuka, your Lord, presiding the Khalifa, is a confirmation of the well-known tradition. I was prophet when Adam was still between water and clay. Ibn al-Arabi expresses so in this context the doctrine of Haqiqa Muhammadiyya, the proceeding of the world from his reality. The reality of ordinary man or animal man, al-insan al-hayawani, doesn't exist without the presence in him of the reasonable soul, al-nafs al-natiqa. So the universe, or the big man, al-insan al-kabir, doesn't exist without the presence in him of his nafs natiqa. That means who is bringing in it the speech of God, Muhammad. Before him, the universe was asleep, like Adam between water and clay. Ibn Arabi, in the Ijaz al-Bayan, see the mention of the angels as an honor for them, since they are on the highest level of being. But he asks also himself, if the divine speech is not here addressed to all created beings, which gives, means from the angels but also everybody, which gives to the story a much more actual meaning and solves the problem